All around the world, bullion dealers are unable to provide silver and gold to investors at the demand that they're asking for. There are delays that go out almost a month to get American gold eagles. People are buying jewelry as a form of wealth, and even that, there's no supply. We've seen a huge surge in demand of silver and gold across the world, not just here in the United States. Hey everyone, my name is Jose, and I'm a stacker. And you're here with Summit Metals, and we're going to be talking about what happens when money goes out of stock. From Turkey to India to Germany, and here in the United States, we're seeing major delays on how to get gold and silver in your pockets. We're also going to be talking about each respective country around the world and how it's impacting the investors in those countries. Okay, United States. Most of you viewers are here from the United States, and guess what? Even we have a supply crunch because there's not much to go around. Just a couple weeks ago, there was backwardation with silver. When it comes to silver and gold supply, you can see some of the major bullion dealers out there that we compete against putting on their site that there's delays in providing shipment of gold and silver to them. Down in Florida, local coin shops are speaking out, saying that in the past 19 years, they've never seen this type of demand and that they're unable to provide gold or silver to their investors. Since we've started our business here at Summit Metals, we've been creating content to you investors to say, hey, you should be investing in gold and silver before the mass markets get a hold of this, because there's going to be a crunch in the supply of the gold and silver. Now, when there's a crunch, the premiums go up relative to the spot because there's not enough product. The case is not that there's not enough gold or silver around the world. It is that the gold and silver needs to be refined into a finalized product like a gold bar, a silver coin, or a round. There's not enough of that to go around to people. Thus, the premiums are going higher relative to spot price. And then the wait times to receive your metals are going up significantly. Now, these times may seem unusual, but when you do lock in your price with many dealers, you are promised the gold and silver. However, we're seeing certain dealers cancel their orders on their customers. That's not right. We don't do that here at Summit Metals, but it's happening here in the United States, and you should be aware of it. If we look at United Kingdom, gold has a long wait time to be delivered to the individuals in the UK. Here in the United States, even that, you could see that if you want to buy some Royal Mint coins, it's going to take a while. They can't produce it fast enough. According to the Royal Mint, they stated that 40% of buyers were new customers, meaning the people who've never purchased gold and silver in their lives are now interested in gold and silver. Imagine if the entire world started to believe that gold and silver was actually money. What would happen to the price of gold and silver if that were to occur? Just think about it. In Germany, we had the same situation. They just couldn't get enough gold or silver. There were lines outside of bullion dealers. You can see here the image. They're just waiting to buy their gold and silver. What happens, once again, if more people want to buy gold and silver? Will these lines even have enough gold for each person? I don't really think so. Now, Austria. Many people don't think about Austria much as gold buying nation, but they developed the Philharmonics that everyone really likes. 24 karat gold, they're pretty beautiful. Their own population was unable to buy their Philharmonics. There was a regional spree on who could buy gold where in each of the shops in Austria. They were sold out. They could not get enough of it. There were reports in Austria that even jewelers who were selling 1 gram and 5 gram gold bars were running out. They could not supply the market. Jewelers are unable to supply the market. If you want to convert your fiat into actual money and you're told that you can't and you have a limit, that is scary. India, one of the largest consumers of gold, has experienced a downturn in buying gold during Diwali. Almost a 30% decrease from the previous year because individuals felt that they were priced out of buying gold at current prices. However, it did not stop them from buying fractional gold, which is something we've mentioned in previous videos, in which fractional gold may be the future of gold purchases because more people are able to be priced in to buy it as an investment. Now, what did people in India do? They converted their money into silver, lots of it. For a country that buys gold and silver all the time as a storage of wealth, to not have enough of it, times are telling. The Federal Bank of India, based on rumors, have stated that next year they will start considering silver as an asset, tier 1 asset for their banks. Gold and silver is really being considered as real money there. As we move on to Singapore, another country that buys lots of gold and silver, they also had large lines and they couldn't provide enough gold to their investors. You can see here in pictures, people just waiting, best year ever for that store, but not enough supply for everyone that was waiting in that line. It continues going on into Turkey. You see once again that people in Turkey are buying gold and they don't want the lira. The lira is worthless to them. They buy more gold and the government starts imposing restrictions on buying gold. They stop importing gold in order to control the flow of the money. The population knows that they need to own real money and to not be controlled by the government. Turkey has record inflation. The gold demand is undeniable. People are converting their lira to gold. The demand was so high, but the retail availability was not there. People were unable to convert their money into gold. Here in the United States, we may not have run out explicitly of the products. There's just delays to get it into your hands. But again, I just want to leave you with this information that you understand that this could happen, a run on gold and silver where people may not be able to get a hold of it for months on end while the prices continue rising. And by the time you're able to actually get the gold or silver on hand, the premiums may have increased significantly from the time that you could have actually converted it. Now may be the time to get a hold of gold and silver before everyone else finds out that this is actually a good storage of wealth. Scarcity isn't just a price story. It's a confidence signal that what you're buying into and investing is truly valuable. It's really good that you've actually started to invest in your future and save in a different manner that isn't with the fiat currency. It is not all doom and gloom at the end of the day. I'm not proposing that tomorrow the world is going to end and there's going to be an Armageddon. What I'm simply saying is, are you prepared for tomorrow when there's limited supply of what you actually need to store your wealth? Thanks for watching. Summit Metals is with you in your stacking journey. Like, comment, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Happy stacking, everyone.